The dear Max, that's where you're gonna have the biggest problem. Milan squad is excellent. How can you say the Milan squad is excellent? No, this is about Maignan, guys. This is so ridiculous, and I get it 100% that people is gonna get excited for this press conference. But one of the things that you should know already from the old Rossonero is his critical thinking, because here we are after years and years of just blind believing in this club. Wherever there's something happen around Milan, I'm always critical. Oh, Ricci, oh my god, Ricci, oh man, it's the future of the Serie A, it's the future of Italian football. Oh my god, it is part of a strategy to boost merchandising sales, to distract the fan from the deeper issue of the club, like the lack of clearing sporting project, the management led by Mr. Furlani. That's the angle that I would like to read rather than just be, oh my god, Modric, wow, look at that. No, guys, there is always something behind. So that's why we're going to analyze the press conference of Massimiliano Allegri, guys, popcorn time. A wild horse like Massimiliano Allegri that eventually he was able just to say pretty much three things. That we need to work all together as a compact group. We need to make sure that teams arrive in March at the highest position of the Campionato. Last year is past. Now we have to adjust to looking forward. To open the press conference, it is Igli Tare that, first of all, guys, let me say something about Igli Tare that is not about his sporting director side, it's not about his job. But look at the size of this guy. This guy is big. I don't know. I remember Igli Tare in a different shape, but definitely he's in a good shape. It's massive. It's tall. Definitely scary. He's super happy for Allegri to come. He seems as an important figure who will bring a wealth of experience, great energy, and a winning mentality. I'm happy to be here today. Today we begin a new adventure where we will try to achieve great satisfaction. Right away, he starts with something that is gonna be his motto: all together, all united. Let's say that since I arrived, we started working together with everyone, with every players and the club, because for me, we have to be a single unit moving in the same direction through shared responsibility. I'm trying to put the player in the right condition to win, but I believe the foundation is the club. It must be a source of support, and that's already, dear Max, that's where you're gonna have the biggest problem, because this club doesn't support you. Milan squad is excellent. How can you say the Milan squad is excellent? It's not. It's not. Milan squad is not excellent. It's far away to be excellent. I'm just starting to get to know the players, and the club is monitoring everything. Hey, cazzo di, ma what is monitoring the club? The club is not monitoring anything, Max. What matters is reaching on August 31st is the best possible way, and then working well in the first few months, so that come March, when the season is decided, we are at our best. The first objective is to get back in Champions League. So by March, we need to be in those positions. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I like to be critical. This channel is called Old Heart Rossonero, which is Vecchio Cuore Rossonero. Now, I think it is correct that if you are a new fan, you're like, yeah, that's fine. As an old heart, I have to tell you that this is not fine. You should be aiming to win. You should be trying to say, as a Milan, we next year, for what happened in the last couple of years, myself and the club, we're gonna get ready a team to try to win the Scudetto, because yes, that's our goal. Not trying to reach the 4th spot. Because I guess reaching the 4th spot in a club like Milan without any other distraction of the Champions League, with the player that have and the money that Max Allegri is getting paid for it, I think the 4th spot should be the minimum of the next year. And I know this view is not going to be shared with everyone watching this video. I know that deep down, if you're a whole heart, you agree with me. Milan should be aiming on the fucking top spot, not for... Hopefully we're going to get in March in the nearby the 4th position. This is Milan. Last year, Milan has some excellent individual matches. Real Madrid, the derby. Real Madrid, the derby. That's it. 3. The derby, the first leg, the first in the Campionato, and the second leg with Inter exhausted, and we beat them 3-0. 3 match. 3. My job is to take the positive from last season and make the most of them this year to achieve the best possible result. The goal for everyone is to do well. And above all, we must bring Milan back to Champions League. That has to be the objective. We can get there, but only through hard work, and on that front, I'm very confident. So guys, the objective for next season is not winning the Scudetto. Just be ready. Just be ready. This is not going to be a Napoli season. This is not going to be an incredible season. The goal, it's clear. It's telling you already 3 times. It's to be top 4, not to win the Scudetto. That's it. So set your expectation. I know you're excited because it's cool to have Max Allegri and it's cool to have Modric and Ricci. Bring it down here. So, do I have in mind a path similar to Napoli last year? All I can say is that when you work at Milan, you must have the ambition to achieve the highest result, and to do that, you need to work with conviction that you can. Again, this is the same things that we mentioned previously. Top 4, United Group. Top 4, United Group. I don't believe a single word anymore of anybody who's talking on the microphone for Milan. I don't believe a single words of these guys. I lost completely the trust. So they can say anything that they want. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. If by March we've done well enough to be in the best position, we'll go for it. Right now, it makes no sense to talk about that. We need to focus on work and responsibilities. Now, this is about Maignan, guys. This is so ridiculous. Maignan, I'm very happy. He decided to stay. He remains the captain and is one of the best goalkeeper in Europe. But he decided to stay? No. He didn't decide to stay. He wanted to leave. Chelsea offered him 30 million, but Milan said no, 30 million is not enough. He wanted to leave. He want to have a higher salary. Otherwise, we'll be out like Teo Hernandez. Then he talked about Leao, talking about Modric, talking about Ricci, talking about Loftus-Cheek is a very important player. Tare was very important because he explained me where I found a club where roles are clear and defined. Oh, this is gonna be a shit show, guys. This is gonna be a shit show. The ownership, I met them and I was pleased. Actually, in the Italian conference, he said that they had lunch together. Fucking hell, man, they had lunch together. I met them once. They had lunch together. The ownership. Man, we are so far from. We are so far from. Only way to regain the fans' respect is by working hard with responsibility, with professionally, and having the result. We know that Max. Did you try to keep Hernandez? He made a different choice. I wish him all the best. So it's not challenging. That's what I'm saying. It's not challenging. It's not saying that, okay, we can beat them. Okay, we have a better team, but I believe that through hard work we can actually beat them. It's not. It's not aging. It's not challenging. It's not. It's not trying. That's a way to cover his ass, pretty much. He's saying, oh, no, I told in the beginning of the season that we're going to try to reach the top 4. We finished 5. Things didn't really run as we wanted. Blah, 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 blah. This is it. This is the end of the press conference. Honestly, very, very honestly with you, I was expecting something a little bit more edgy, something a little bit more challenging. I was expecting a little bit more fireworks, in my opinion. As an old heart, I have to say that I always wanted my team to try to achieve the best. Okay, otherwise we will not call fans. Then you say, oh yeah, but realistically, what you can really do? Of course, this is always Milan. Okay, I think the goals has to be established by the club, and if the club tells you that the 4th place it is okay, you're gonna be fine in between the 4th place and the 6th place. Does this press conference makes me feel excited? Absolutely not. It actually scares me. Because it's accepting the average level that Milan it is right now. And as an old heart, I have to say that I was wishing a little bit more of push. I was wishing a little bit. It was, you see, also all the kind of question that they asked. There was nothing about the ownership, nothing directly to the club. There was nothing about Forlani. There was nothing about Zlatan. There was nothing about Cardinale. Zero. It really pissed me off. I'm not happy. We'll see, guys. We will see.